From exercise and fitness tips, financial advice, gospel music, and more, this year's Radio 1's Women Empowerment Series had much more and so much for everyone. Well, if knowledge is power, then today's event is a wealth of empowerment for women. I am at the 2011 Radio 1 Empowerment Series. Inside, we've got finances, we've got celebrity sightings, we've got fashion, we've got hair, everything you can possibly think of right inside these doors. So I'm going to take you inside, and we're going to see what we can find at this year's Empowerment Series. What all Radio 1 put into this year?
Oh my goodness. Well, it takes a year to plan this, but it's worth it because we have so many things for the ladies. We come here bright and early, make sure not only do we have shopping, but there's so many empowering workshops that we have. We talk to you about your health, your fitness, empowering women, and we also have many motivational speakers that come on the stage in here as well. So there's so many things for the ladies here. I mean, you leave here refreshed, renewed, empowered, and ready to move forward.
In June 2009, it was about 8 weeks after I'd had my baby, and I weighed 176 pounds. Today I'm about 120. I've changed my eating habits. I work out almost daily, and I just love this new lifestyle that I have now.
You can't lose the weight unless you're eating well, and you can't get the toned body that you want unless you're exercising.
Demetrius Martin is an author at 10 years old. Tell me about your book, I Really Miss My Dad.
I wrote this book to see if other kids have lost a loved one, like their father, and I want to help them.
Moran State, make some noise, come on.
Can men be faithful? Now, hold on. Has all the women in here always been faithful? No. I'm not trying to turn this back on, turn the table around, but I do believe it's important, again, for men to listen and even without asking a question, just kind of hear some of the thoughts that women have,
Maria said something very important, though. If we're going to listen, then daughters, you're going to have to talk. That means you have to be able to express.
If you want to keep up with more events going on in Indy, like the Radio 1 Women's Empowerment Series, be sure to keep up with us on RealSceneTV.com. Since his untimely death, he has been duplicated in everything from video games to Cirque du Soleil. But recently, we caught up with a band that has been paying tribute to the King of Pop long before his death in 2009.
You're watching Real Scene.
Real Scene TV.
Clothing provided by Aah Collection.
Taps and Dolls is the tavern with a twist, located in the heart of downtown Indianapolis. The Dolls can serve you one of over 50 beers they have on tap, and the kitchen is open late to satisfy your hunger needs. Gather your friends and play a round of pool 7 nights a week, or dance the night away with some of Indy's best DJs on Friday and Saturday nights. Taps and Dolls is located on South Meridian Street, across from Blue, and right above 6.
Spring is in the air. Time to put away the sweaters and break out the latest in spring fashion like this. In this week's fashion scene, we caught up with Clay Terrace's Aah Collection, and this is no ordinary boutique. In fact, their grand opening had a fashion show, massages, makeovers, and more. Tanya Shadowin has more.
With all of the new clothing shops happening in Indianapolis, how could we miss the hottest spot at Aah Collection here at Clay Terrace? I am so excited summer?
Well, you're going to see a lot of ruffles and lace. You're going to see color. You're going to continue. Yes, hello. And leggings, I think, are underneath that. That's going strong. A must would be, have a big handbag, big sunglasses. The chunky necklaces and bracelets are going forward, but a little femininity with the lace and the ruffles. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ann and Holly, for having us. All of the clothes that you saw on today's Real Scene were brought to you by Aah Collection.
This week in Scene in Theaters, we check out an independent film sent to us by Impact Production titled Bound by Blood.
I want this guy. I want him now.
The teacher.
There is no shortcut.
Always finish what you start.
The cop.
It's Detective Che. I spoke you on the phone.
The fighter.
I was trying to keep you legit.
A city ravaged with crime.
There's a network of dudes running this stuff through these high schools around here.
You got a line on who's pushing?
Some dude with a funky ass name.
The voice?
It's almost, I don't believe we've met.
A family at odds.
This is about Daddy coming, isn't it?
There's no profit in battle.
You know, he doesn't like the way that I fight, the fact that I fight for money.
And there certainly should be no profit from fixed battle.
I need you to do this for me and for Emma.
You are impossible.
She can't have her father and her grandfather not speaking to one another.
This is pointless.
Autism is on the rise in the United States, and while there are no cures for it, events like our next story shed a little hope. Take a look at this week's Real Scene Maker. 1 in every 110 children living in the United States have autism, and 10,000 Hoosier children live with the disease. April is Autism Awareness Month.
Autism is a spectrum of disorders, and it can impact a variety of things with children. It can impact their ability to communicate clearly. It can impact their ability to receive sensory information.
Are there any special techniques that you use as far as helping and teaching?
Yes, I would say one of the biggest things that we do here in this room is teach through visual format. Students that have autism spectrum disorder tend to be better visual learners. So if they see it, they put it in their brain quicker than they're going to if they hear it. And when we think about traditional learning, teachers stand up in front of a room and talk. I've had to learn a lot about how to really give these kids the information they need so that they actually can learn the same things as everybody else and keep it in their head.
There are a lot of folks out there who have autism who do very, very well. And so it's certainly not a sentence of special treatment or special support your whole life, necessarily.
And tell us about this event that you guys have coming up here at the end of the month, April 30th.
What we are doing is we are pulling together the different disciplines that work with children with autism, and we're going to present to parents regarding how each discipline works and can benefit a child with autism.
So if people want to register and they want to come out, how can they do so?
The easiest thing to do is call. We need to have people register beforehand. So call 1-866-968-3698. And we'll get them registered.
Thank you so much, Micah, for talking to Real Scene TV and for educating our audience about autism a little bit more.
My pleasure.
The Autism Awareness event takes place at the Lowe's parking lot April 30th in Brownsburg from 1 to 5 and at Witham Hospital in Lebanon from 9 to 11. Did you check out Madagascar Live? We did. If you missed it, we'll have complete highlights on our next show or see it for yourself April 5th and 6th in Fort Wayne. Thanks for watching RSTV. If you are interested in having your event or venue featured here, email us at rstv@realscenetv.com. And be sure to join us April 17th at the United States Fairgrounds for Brew Bracket. Join myself and Mindy Winkler next time. Special thanks to Elite Fitness, Circle City Planners, clothing from AH Collection, styling by Fresh Fettle, and the Carmel Office Suites. I am Amber Strong, and thank you for watching.
I wanna funk you like you want me to. I wanna party all night long with you. Just do what you do, grooving in your dancing shoes. Just move your body to the groove.
Real Scene TV is paid for by Top Shelf Production.
Taps and Dolls is the tavern with a twist, located in the heart of downtown Indianapolis. The Dolls can serve you one of over 50 beers they have on tap, and the kitchen is open late to satisfy your hunger needs. Gather your friends and play a round of pool 7 nights a week, or dance the night away with some of Indy's best DJs on Friday and Saturday nights. Taps and Dolls is located on South Meridian Street, across from Blue, and right above 6.